service is free of charge to you. There's no fee, zero, zip, nada, for me helping you find a property. I'm Cheryl Castillo-Pope and I am the broker here at House Guide Realty. House Guide Realty is a cloud-based brokerage that offers full services on home selling, home buying, and leasing. We can help you with all your needs. If you come into any situation that you haven't had an answer to, feel free to pick up that phone or feel free to send an email to Cheryl@houseguiderealty.com. I literally have solved all kinds of problems through numerous transactions over the years. That's not all we do though. So today I'm going to talk to you about leasing a property. The first step, we're going to go right into it, is what documents you will need. You want to be organized. You want to have where your realtor, or if you're choosing me, then I want to have where I'm getting all your documents from you right in the first beginning. Because if I know everything about your file, I'm able to explain anything that could be of a discrepancy and put your whole portfolio together to offer to the potential owner that you're going to be looking to lease from. So the first thing that you're going to need is your copy of your identification, passport, driver license, ID. Also, you will be needing a copy of your social security card. You're going to need at least your last 4 paycheck stubs or the last 2 months paycheck stubs. Some properties have different criterias, and long as you have at least the last 2, then it'll be a lot easier obtaining the last 3 months if they need 3 months. But usually it's about 2 months that is required to show for your leasing. If you're self-employed, you're going to need to have your tax returns. A letter from your tax preparer is also good. If you have a pet, because some places accept fur babies and some places do not, have a picture of your pet. Go to their kennel, get their shot record. If you have that shot record, their care card, it just shows that you're dependable for your pet. The next thing that you're going to want to have is your application filled out. Go ahead and fill out an application pre-hand. If I'm working with you, I always like to have you have your application already pre-filled out so I can review it before we submit it, because you can leave off something that looked awkward and it may just be you forgot it. So I always say fill out the application. I'm going to actually have an application listed in the link below my box here on YouTube, and that application is basically what all Texas realtors use to fill out for a client when they're applying for a home. So long as you have that filled out, you're able to get it turned in as soon as possible with all your supporting documents. I will create a folder for you for all your supporting documents and your application. I will go over with you, if you don't really know if you want to rent or lease a home or apartment, we'll go over. Consultations are very important because it's able to help you decide which way and route you want to go. So we didn't have a consultation with each other. And from there, you're going to decide, am I going to lease a house, condo, a individually owned property, or am I going to go the apartment route? If you're not certain or you have a certain budget, I will advise and I will help you plan your goals on where you want to be and how to get there. From that point, if you're going to be looking for an apartment, then I will work with you one-on-one. I will see what areas you want to be in, and then I will send you a list of apartments that's available in that area in the price range that you want. It's going to have coupons, specials on move-ins. If we're going to go tour the apartment together, then I always make appointments for us, and then I let you know what date and time that it's available. You'll let me know your availability way ahead of time so that way I could search and call the apartments. That way you won't have to wait and we could go right in and we're getting seen as an appointment. By you already have given me your documents way ahead of time, the apartments know that I'm not wasting my time, you're not wasting your time, and I feel you're a strong candidate. And they have a good applicant there, so that appointment is definitely going to be guaranteed. Also, if you're out of town and you're not located here yet, I go to the apartment and I usually will do a FaceTime, and I will have you on the FaceTime so that way the apartment staff could kind of get recognized with a familiar face when they see that name on the application. I will do a tour with you while we're on the phone, or either if you're not available to be on the phone at the time, I will do a virtual tour and send it to you. It's easy, it's great. I have done it several times with a lot of clients, and it's just a breeze, put it that way. Usually there's move-in specials, and you'll have your first month rent. You'll have deposit, which is not usually the same amount as the first month rent. So usually you're looking at a little bit more of a discount when going to apartments. And they do charge now at some apartments for parking spaces. If you want a garage, they have garage on certain apartments. And then also, like if you have a pet, there's pet monthly fees and water monthly fees. They have trash pickup fees at certain apartments. So we will go over all that once we get to that time of your search. Now, if you're looking for a house, a townhome, or a condominium that's privately owned, then I will send you my mobile app. You could also, ahead of time, without even having to ask me for it, you could go to my website right here, House Guide Realty.com, and that website, I have on there a mobile app. That app is through the Houston Association of Realtors. That app is used by people that's buying. So if you're buying or looking to buy soon, you can also download that app. It's House Guide Realty.com. First page, drop down to the bottom, and it is a link that you can click to download on your phone. If you are buying a house you think may be for rent, you could click search nearby and it will pull up all the homes for rent. When you're leasing a home here in Houston or any of the surrounding areas close by, Katy, Sugarland, Pearland, Spring, the Woodlands, the Heights, usually they're going to ask for first month rent, same as for deposit. So if you're renting a property that's $2,000 a month, you're going to be needing $2,000 deposit. If you have a pet, pets are additional deposits. So you're going to want to have everything I say about your pet wrote down, so that way I'll be able to ask ahead of time about the deposits and to make sure that the pet is accepted if it's a case-by-case basis. I'm really good at talking and socializing regarding your file, so make sure if you have everything that I need, I'll be able to work twice as hard for you. And I don't like to see my clients waste money on application fees. So I like to do a lot of legwork ahead of time to make sure that you're not in a whole pool with other applicants and wasting your time. If you got to be in a property by a certain date, I usually have you situated 2 weeks ahead of time. So let's say you found that home, we go see it. The next step is, if you like it, we will put the application in on that property. The next step after that is basically I will know how long it will take for that application to be reviewed and accepted. From there, within 24 hours, your deposit is ready to be put down on the property to hold it as a good faith that you're going to be moving in. On the first, or whenever you're moving in, if it's in the middle of the month or like a few days at the end, then your first month rent is due. And you will be given the keys. So that's that. That is how you lease a property. Simple, right? So feel free to stay tuned to all my videos that I will have coming soon. And be sure to like this video, thumbs up it, share it with a friend. Sharing is caring. And make sure if you want to see any other videos to write them down below, because I'm going to be talking about everything. And make sure you hit the bell notification button if you want to see more videos coming soon. Bye!